County prosecutors are laying out their case against the man charged in the Grammy award-winning rapper Nipsey Hussle. During opening statements, they told the jury that it was premeditated, but as Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes explains, the defense attorney telling the court a different story.
What kind of conversations did you and Diddy have? Because you and Diddy formed a relationship, I assume through Lauren London and Cassie. And
Yeah. Bug threw me the alley-oop, you know.
It looks like the Nipsey Hussle case runs deeper than we thought, because now that Diddy's being investigated for RICO, new information has emerged that is alleging that Diddy might have put a hit on Nipsey after he refused to get involved in his notorious freak-offs. So let's get into this and uncover what's really going on and if there is any truth to that. Now, this isn't the first time we are hearing something like this. A few months back, Jaguar Wright made similar claims. According to Jaguar, if Diddy was capable of harming Tupac, he might have had a role in Nipsey Hussle's death too. She claims Nipsey was on his way to becoming as influential as Pac, and if Nipsey was starting to Diddy's empire, that made him a target. Then there's this whole angle with Nipsey's baby mama, Lauren London. Jaguar says that Diddy used Lauren to get to Nipsey, even though she had people close to her who'd been mistreated by Diddy. Lauren was close friends with Cassie, who, as we all know, was deep in Diddy's world. Diddy might have planted Lauren as a way to control Nipsey from the inside. Nipsey himself shared on The Breakfast Club that he met Diddy through Lauren, which throws a whole new light on how their connection started.
Lauren introduced me to Puff.
Oh, got you.
I mean, I knew Puff, but it was more of a personal relationship after, you know, we was at Cassie's birthday, something like that, you know.
What made you want to get an old Diddy and put him on young nigga?
That's crazy. Nah, Diddy chose young, try to get him more rap.
Lauren London and Cassie were known for hitting up Diddy's parties. If Lauren was attending Diddy's events, it raises questions about what else she knew about Diddy. And then there's Capricorn Clark, who's supposedly Lauren's sister. She's posted some cryptic messages about wicked paths and staying away from evil. Sources claim that Capricorn once got into it with Diddy over Cassie, which led to Diddy manhandling her. If all of this is connected, it paints a picture of a much darker world than anyone realized. The official story says Nipsey was taken out by Eric Holder over a personal beef, but Wright's suggesting that there was a lot more at play. She's implying that Holder was a scapegoat and that the real came from within, hinting that Diddy and Lauren had a role in setting up Nipsey.
How is Faith Evans any different than Lauren London? How? No difference at all. Struggling artists trying to make their way up, not getting the break that they needed. All of a sudden they stand next to the right guy, and then now you know that guy is dead and they're okay for life. You know how many people in the business that happens to?
Jaguar says that this might have been a calculated move by Diddy to keep control over Nipsey's rising influence. Lauren was in his circle long before she became a household name, and Wright's got plenty to say about how Diddy's connections might have led her to Nipsey. And we all know that Diddy kept women like Young Miami and Daphne Joy on his payroll to his dirty dealings, as per Lil Rod's lawsuit. According to the streets, Diddy feared Nipsey might reveal secrets, just like Lisa Left Eye Lopez supposedly to do. We all remember what allegedly happened to Left Eye, right? There are rumors she was taken out because she knew too much. If Nipsey was sitting on some explosive info about Diddy, it could have put him in a dangerous position. It's no coincidence that Diddy had a hand in producing Nipsey's Victory Lap. Wright claims Diddy might have delayed the album's release on purpose to maintain control. Was he trying to keep Nipsey under his thumb? It's another theory that makes you question Diddy's motives and his influence over Nipsey's career.
Jokes like, now you gonna be finally respected. See your blood.
Yeah, yo, that You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, go back.
Then we have Wack 100's claim about an explicit tape he's supposedly holding on to. Now, he's been cagey about what's on it, but he's hinted it involves Nipsey in a compromising situation. Some folks think this tape might have come from one of Diddy's infamous freak-offs. If this is true and Nipsey got caught up in those freak-offs, it could explain why Diddy might have had something to hold over him. Wack's refusal to release the tape or even clear the air as to what it is all about is also super weird.
And I've been the one refusing to let it come out. I don't even own it.
And now, Gene Deal, who used to be Diddy's bodyguard, is also revealing some new info about Diddy's involvement with Nipsey. Gene says that Nipsey allegedly wanted Diddy to give Victory Lap the same vibe as Biggie's Life After Death.
And that what he said was, I need my music and my albums to have the same feel of that life after death, like Biggie's album.
And according to Gene, this was Nipsey's biggest mistake. Deal's message was clear. When you roll with Diddy, you're playing with forces that are way bigger than fame and fortune.
You taking a spiritual person who's asking for something. He said, I wanted that same feel as life after death. That same feel was that Biggie got, and he went on to sell about 10 million albums or 10 million copies. I was saying, you gotta watch what you say to demons, because it just might come true.
Nipsey was on his way to become one of the most influential and powerful rappers, but his life was cut short very tragically. Honestly, if any of these allegations about Diddy having to do something with Nipsey's death are truth, I hope justice is served. This new info has left fans shook. One user says, I believe her. Nip has chilled in front of his store for days. So for someone to randomly pull up that day is wild. Something is off about that. And let's talk about Lauren London. One fan straight up called her out saying, I've been saying Lauren was in on it since the day he died. Her post that night sound like forced hurt. What was it? Lost without you? Who runs the social media right when you lose someone, SMH? Then there's this other comment throwing major shade. Lauren went from rapper to rapper having a baby each time with no marriage. That told me everything I needed to know about her. Now here we see her connection to Cassie and Diddy, plus the white nails. Now the question is, did Lauren know more than she let on? And if Diddy really had a hand in this, what else don't we know? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button for more raw, unfiltered stories straight from the hood